Hi, it's Hazel. Welcome to my channel, Hazel Anaka Design. Now, a bit of a disclaimer. If I sound funny, it's because I was at the dentist this morning for a couple of hours. A little bit of background. For security reasons, obviously, we don't announce to the world when we're leaving home for any length of time, and with the farm being a sitting duck, so to speak. So we just got back last night, back to Edmonton last night from visiting my son and his family in Colorado. However, the morning that we left, I was flossing my teeth, and the last of this broken filling / tooth, I don't know, I think it was all filling, became a projectile across the bathroom. And the blessing was that it wasn't heat or cold sensitive, but the god-awful part was that there was a jagged corner that proceeded to sort of shred my tongue for a whole week. So I had already, the tooth was, anyway, long story short, I was at the dentist this morning and did the prep work for a crown. So half my face is still numb. Anyway, the visit was wonderful. We saw, the boys play hockey. The weather was spectacular. We didn't have a vehicle because this time we flew. So, the kids drove us where we wanted to go, which was really very good of them. Some of my American buds and I wanted to send each other some stuff, but we also didn't want to be held ransom by the Canadian or U.S. postal systems. So what we did was these ladies got my son's address from me and sent stuff there. I brought stuff in my suitcase and I mailed it from the States. And, it was great. Now, what I took was kind of a stuffed envelope. What I received, though, was like bona fide parcels that came in boxes. So, needless to say, I was lucky I had this oversized bag. I repacked it, of course, haven't peeked, but repacked it so it could fit more easily into a suitcase. So, you've probably seen enough of these kinds of packages to almost guess who these goodies are from. It's Angela, the traveling crafter, and also the brainchild behind the Maker's Market. And of course, I had to sort of put everything on limbo because we were leaving home. But I was one of the approved sellers, and I will be adding some listings to the marketplace. I'll link Angela's channel and the Maker's Market in the description box, and you really should check it out because it is it's another venue for people to buy things through and another venue for artists to sell things through. But I think what makes it unique is that it is, less, maybe I shouldn't talk in negative terms. It is more supportive and probably less cutthroat. Did I just say that? Like the big guys, like Etsy, we know that a lot of people, including myself, are concerned about things and commissions and so on. So, obviously, a smaller operation is going to be more user-friendly, both to the customers and to the sellers. So, anyway, enough of that. So, let me begin maybe by... she sent me 2 piano player rolls. Now, I have some of these. I've never seen one in a box this size. I don't think these things are typically dated. This one looks in great shape, though. Yeah, These papers are lovely. These don't seem as fragile as some of the ones I have, so that's a good thing. I also, I made up a batch of purple cabbage dye and dyed a bunch of piano paper rolls and put sheets like that in my Etsy shop. Yeah, no idea if this of the year. Oh, copyright 1919. Maybe this one has that on here. This label is a bit more. I don't know. What do you think? That looks pretty ancient, doesn't it? Oh, this is fancy, very fancy. I have never seen one this color. Cool. Very nice, Angela. Beautiful. Like, I've never seen one so decorative. Usually they're pretty plain. I'll have to obviously unroll that when it's safe to do so. So anyway, she definitely, when I told her, I messaged her that the package had arrived. She said, "Don't peek and don't fold it." So I'm a good girl and I listened. And considering that baggage handlers held it, or, handled it, it's a bloody miracle that everything is good. Bill book. Very good, very good. This is the one with the, where you keep moving the carbon around. Cool. That's good. Oh, I don't have anything like this. And of course, she wraps everything in with these gigantic tulle bows, which in itself would like, am I saving this for Christmas? Of course. Or my Christmas journals? Of course. So this, I wonder if this is that old-fashioned, it's got some stretch to it. If this is bias tape, maybe? That doesn't have the folds in it. But those are cool. And this is really nice. Oh, and it's random. Well, it's repeating, but at first glance, I thought it was like a cloth measuring tape. Very nice. Thank you. And, oh, love this little bag. See, in Canada, we say bag. North America. Very nice. Oh, and maybe she knows that I have a ruler collection. Nebraska. Anyway, these are cool. Adding them to my collection. Thank you. Oh, and see these? I love some of these things that, how would I ever see or acquire anything like this? What if I needed a label that said mothballs? Garner, Iowa. So Angela is, of course, based in Iowa. Cool labels. I've never come across anything like this in my travels. I mean, not in Iowa, but any kind of, labels off a roll, so to speak. A whole whack. Almost enough to play a game. I've never seen this before. That's from a kid's, like an educational deck. Yeah, different products. Is there a date on this one? It's pretty obvious. It's worn. 78, I think it says. Cool. I have quite a few playing cards, but of course, none at all like these. This one is nice, because you know how we love butterflies. Scrabble. I've never seen this. Well, I mean, we could circumnavigate the world with the things that I haven't seen. Okay, what's this? Choice So it's obviously a game card with different categories. These are oldies. And with a finish like this, you don't even have to do any prep if you want to alter it. Edu cards. Oh, this is cute. Ooh. A pick. Oh, that's a Norman Rockwell. Never seen a deck of cards with his stuff on it. I can't see what this says. Oh, edu cards. These are so cool. Very nice. I'll just make a little pile over there. Oh. Tally cards. And this is like a dimensional little angel here. Those are cool. Oh, here's another one. Oh, very nice. Again, haven't seen this kind of stuff before. And you know, I'm going to try very hard not to dilly-dally here too much, but oh, here's another one. But obviously this needs closer examination after the video. Okay. Deposited. Oh, so this is like entry forms for a draw. What is this? Date contacted. Just some sort of card, like, you know, pre-computers to track, I guess, members or whatever, customers. These in another color. This, maybe the yellow people were special. Who knows? Some little glassine bags. Cute. I've never gotten new library cards either. Oh, they're so thick. And these are B&W. Brown and Williamson. For the Brown and Williamson Premium Plan. Oh, cigarettes. So these probably came out of a scrapbook or something because they have some residue at the back. That's a new, I mean, that's different. I've never seen that. Another sort of game card. Bingo. Always like they can have a bingo card. Raw waves on a straw. Very nice. Thank you, Angela. Oh, more rulers. Oh my goodness. Look how cool this one is. Plastic, metal, like one of these. Oh, two of the same from the same place. One is definitely more. And these kind of plastic ones are good for notching out to make a tear ruler. International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. Well, you got to be special to have one of those for sure. Thank you. Oh, so that's a fistful of rulers. Cool. Okay, things wanting to slide around here. Oh, I've never seen this on Cherry Street. Do we have a date? Oh, this is a nice shape. 1953 is the latest date on here. Wonderful condition. No little monster doodled or colored in it. Except there. Awesome. See, and the cover is in really good shape too. That would be a good one to turn into a journal thing. A journal thing. And actually, It would be sometimes nice to discipline oneself to stick with a smaller spine. Like this is probably 5/8 or something. Things don't have to be supersized in order to be effective. And you know, these American girls, and but when I say that, I mean Angela, Carrie the Paper Monkey, Carol from the Crinkled Path. I mean, I don't know. If there was an executive to this group, I would consider them. I would consider them to be it. But of course, there are others like Sandy Ryan, who's AKA Wilhelmina, Sierra, Sarah, you know, Dale. So a whole gang. Okay, so this is like this is the program from somebody's, what is this? Oh, just, I guess, a concert of something, yeah. And this is activities of last class to graduate from old HHS. Do we know what year? Oh, yeah, it's 61. Yeah, these kinds of things are cool. Anyway, those girls sort of laughed because I said that I had drunk the little golden book Kool-Aid, and, you know, now I'm looking for them too. So whoops, here's more stuff. These are cool. Now, they are obviously in states of disrepair, but that is not, as you know, that is not an issue. This looks like an oldie but a goodie. 1942. Lovely illustrations. And I always like these sort of monochrome ones. Yeah, you can just tell that it's more, you know, the style of illustration is quite different. Oh, that is so nice. And I can see, so the back cover is gone, but wouldn't this front cover make a great writing board? Don't even have to do anything to it other than clean up this edge here. Love it. Okay, Frosty the Snowman. Oh, I saw Angela. Okay, you should watch that video she did with using 3 different sized orphaned book covers. So I guess maybe, you know, the mate to it had been damaged or whatever, not there. So she put together a journal, and I think it's probably listed by now, using, working those 3 sized covers, so from smallest to biggest, and she used some of these. These are awesome. They are big. If only I had a ruler, I would tell you that it is, well, darn near 6 inches. Well, 5 7/8. And look at the color. Oh my goodness. And of course, they're, you know, that good weight. Those are so darn cool. Okay, let's finish with this, then I'll go back to those other papers. Frosty the Snowman. This is 79. But these 2 are very cute. Look at those little ragamuffins. Kids in a bakery window. Gee, never would have thought of that. Love it. Thank you. I am getting a bit of a little golden book collection. This is 1992, so this is practically yesterday. Nice that it's Christmas themed also. Cool. Yeah, when we, obviously, part of the appeal to going to a new city is the thrifting opportunities. Now, of course, if we would have had a vehicle and all the time in the world and so on, I would have wanted to really hit thrift stores. As it was, we hit one thrift store. The artists, what do you call it? Like a reuse center. It's called Recreative Denver. I have to say, almost a wee bit of a disappointment. I mean, I did get some stuff there, but I had been to, Sierra had Cooley Creek Crafts. Is that, I hope I got that right. Did a thrift haul video, well, a few weeks ago now, about from a similar type store, you know, where artists donate surplus supplies to almost like a collective or a charity in a sense, and the supplies are really marked down. Anyway, she managed to strike on a moving, like it was bizarre, the stuff that she got. I've been to twice now to the one, I believe it's in Boulder. I don't know the name of it. I just go there. I almost like that one a wee bit better. But anyway, we won't say that out loud. Okay. An athletic banquet from 1961. That's cool. Monster fish. Look at that hip action. Cool. Very cool. No year, but you can tell by that hair what's going on. Grad picture. Well, this is something fancy. Look at all those long gowns. And those ties. And that camaraderie. This guy's gardening. Oh, there's an old car. No date. Love those. Okay, let's do this next. Oh, here's this big book. Over 12 inches tall by over 9.5 inches wide. Okay, children's activity, 1943, not for sale on newsstands. Children's activities for home and school. Oh, so somebody got this by subscription, I guess. Okay, if you want a toy gun, look at these cool. Are these ads? Yeah, I guess so. Or different things that you could order. This is in great shape, too. Oh, Pilgrim Place cards. I have to say I'm really glad that we got in and out of the country before Thanksgiving. I don't think that we would have liked the crowds and the lineups and the delays. Very cool. Oh, look how cute. Little clothing for those guys. What a treasure this is. It might have been Angela herself that showed, again, in a thrift haul video. Oh, somebody did some coloring here. Showed some magazines called Mary Jane something. And I'd never seen them, never heard of them. They looked awesome. Now, I did see some bundled. I think they were either 3 or 4 to a bundle at one of the antique malls that we went to. But, you know, at that point, I was sort of holding back. I didn't know what the girls were sending me. I didn't, and then I have to figure out the Canadian exchange and think, oh, my God, that's a little bit much and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, let's chalk it up to buyer's remorse. I wish I would have bought the bundle that had 3 issues, because I think I probably will never see it again. Tulle. The girl may know that I like purple, so a lovely chunk of purple lace. Very nice. Okay, here's a paper clip. Now, what are we? I ran out of time, so I didn't get as many samples. you know what? This woman was asking me, well, what would you like? I don't want to send you stuff you don't want. Or, like, I want to send you tree stuff after I did 4 tree journals. Anyway, I said, well, how about a prototype of something that you've made? So that's what this is. OMG. Oh, my goodness. I said a prototype. And I'm sure that somewhere in her playlist there are instructions. Oh, my goodness. This is cool. Now I'm going to have to try to replicate this and add it to my idea binder. And I think someone, I can't remember who it was, one of my subscribers said, "Oh, I'd love to see how you store your whatever." Oh, those are from, okay, I yanked those out from back there. So that is on my to-do list, and I don't, trust me, I don't have any kind of monopoly on a good idea for that, but that is so cool. Okay, what have we got here? Is this truly an IQ test, perhaps? Is she smart enough to figure out what this is? Well, that's cool. And what pretty paper. Yeah, see? Line it up and nobody even knows that it opens. Oh, zippers. Oh, you know what? It doesn't open any further. But it doesn't need to then, does it? Or does it? I don't want to wreck. Oh, look at that. It keeps gingerly. You can very gingerly. Now, in installing, or whatever you call them, zippers was not exactly, in home ec, was not exactly a fun activity. But hey, on paper. Oh, you know what? She glued that in. Oh, no. It's zigzagged there. Oh, it's see that zig. Can you see the zigzagging? That's how she attached it with invisible thread. Oh, aren't you a smart cookie? I have zippers coming out the yin-yang. Well, I have to try that. And these things are so cool. Oh, these, okay, so these are probably her sort of standard. Okay, what's going on here? I don't know what's going on here. Told you it's an IQ test. Different okay, so I guess it looks like it's mostly different templates for tags. I'll have to figure that out, or ask her, or see if I can match them up to some of these prototypes. This is cool. Oh, that's just decorative. So the pocket is here. Oh, tiny little shallow spot there. Some kind of, you see something fancy dancy going on here. And some, oh, see, I've never gotten these. I don't have these with the, the hole where they used to be in those beautiful oak cabinets. And, slid along, and that's how you attempted to find the book you wanted. Oh, very nice. I feel, pretty darn blessed right at this moment. Was this really intended for Carol with the chicken paper? So there is a tuck spot there. Lovely the way these papers go together. I have to say, one of the things I'm falling down on is not using enough of my scrapbooking paper. Oh. No, I don't think anyone ever puts a date on here. But you can just tell that these are as old as the hills. Maybe the date is there, but it's code, like in code. These are so sweet. Oh, this is the best. Margaret. Love those. Okay, this will need to sort of stay intact. And it just keeps coming. A giant chunk of upholstery fabric, or, well, maybe more likely drapery. Some wallpaper pieces. I wonder if these are... Oh, this was probably a border. Remember when borders were a mile high? Cool. Oh, I love these colors. Like, look at those. Oh, my goodness. These are beautiful. I haven't seen anything like this. And the burgundy. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Angela. And these with sort of the die cut edge, or laser cut, or whatever you call that. I can see there's going to have to be a video on using these borders. I mean, I've done it in the past, but these are so different from anything I have. I just love them. Some funky. Oh, black denim. Cool. Cool. This is a good neutral. I think someone was requesting, and this is that old paper that, okay, it's not, but you know how it used to join. It was one long thing. It came out of a box, and I guess some little mechanism pulled the paper forward. Like those colors. Oh, that is lovely. Okay, let's get to this. So this is another piece of wallpaper. Oh, I started to say that I think that somebody had requested or was hoping that eventually I would do a black and white project. So looks like Angela's a bit of an enabler. Oh, so she made kind of a round, look at, beautiful. So use 2 full pages of, oh my goodness. Use 2 full pages of this to make kind of a pouch to protect this. Oh, and I love napkin. Oh, this is beautiful. Lilacs. Guess who this belongs to? See, I haven't seen any of these. Oh, and poppies. Give a Ukrainian girl a poppy, man. Beautiful. Oh, and this one's supersized. Oh, and this one looks ancient. I wonder if that's just retro or if it's really old. We don't know. Oh, my goodness. Now, do I feel bad with the little envelope that I sent? Yes, I do. I can see there's going to be some reciprocation happening. Okay, giant-sized lost my ruler, but it's from fingertip to elbow. You translate that into your own measurements. 1914, 1910. First National Bank, Iowa. Oh, this is so cool. Check stubs? No, deposits, receipts, I guess. Deposited by 6 months, 5%. I've never seen anything like this either. I'm going to be so damn smart by the time this video is over. Another type of ledger. Tall and skinny. Oh, okay, 1951. We don't know what this is for. Oh, it could be memberships or something, because I think that says treasure. Cool. And of course, the writing is always so different. 1915 on this one. You can just tell more flourishy writing. This one's probably blank. So it's a folio. Thick paper. Hotel oh, see? Never had anything like that. Cool. Okay, who are these? Brotherhood of Railway Trainmen, 1945. Even that stamping, you know, is so kind of splash of color. Okay, so how are we going to force me to use these? Anybody have any bright ideas? Okay, here's those trainmen again. Okay, what is this now? 1962. Okay, so this guy was a secretary. Again, I think maybe those are dues of some sort. 92, but I wonder, well, I would think 1890, because nobody's using fountain pens. Or nobody, I don't think, was using fountain pens in 1990. Okay, agricultural credit statement. Oh, so this is like a kind of a balance sheet where the guy says, okay, I've got this much in cash. I have this 500 bushels of corn at 12 cents a bushel. Ooh, 1933. Yikes. 12 cents a bushel. He had 4 horses and 2 small, what? Small, I can't make that out. He had brood sows. Okay. Oh, and he had 5 calves. I don't know what a milch cow is, but... oh, and then liability. So assets and liabilities. So it's kind of a... That is so damn cool. What year was this one? 34. Oh, and this was all done with a typewriter. That's cool. Cash balance register, 1918. Oh, so it's like somebody cashing out a drawer, a cash drawer. I've never seen this before. Mind you, like I said, we could. Okay, 1937. Now, what is this? Oh, safe deposit box rental receipts. 1936. More of the same. Safety deposit box. Okay, this is quite interesting writing. Really nice. 1906. Sorry, guys, if this is more detail than you wanted, but like, I'm mesmerized. General. Okay. Index to accounts payable or receivable section. Oh, so somebody could have filled this in to explain what is where in the ledger. Disbursements of expenses for the week ending Saturday, but what year? This is pretty darn colorful. Salaries, advertising, freight, insurance, auto, laundry, electricity, taxes. Boy, if people kept as good track of what they're buying and spending today as they did back in the day, maybe there'd be fewer people in debt, hey? 1918, complete record of expenditures. School supplies, teaching, lumber and labor. Oh, this is nice. State of Iowa. Okay, what is this? Certificate of protest. Oh. Okay. Signed by notary public. This thing was canceled, whatever it was. In the year of our Lord, 1899. 1899. How cool. Person would have to trying to sort of skim over that and see what the guy was protesting, but it's written in legalese. Now these are cool. Oh, this is also from a bank because it talks about a credit limit. Look at that nice color, like the yellowy air in addition. Oh, so if you brought in a deposit slip and it was wrong, and they hand wrote this correction, either up or down, an up or down adjustment. 1894. Oh, lovely. 1912. So this is like, I don't know. I don't think it's onions. Well, I don't know. This is sort of like that French one that I have, but yeah, there'd be a reverse side that was obviously in reverse. Cool. This kind of stuff is awesome to treat like a napkin or a well, like a napkin, I guess, because once you glue it down over something, of course, you can still see through it, but you've got that extra layer of texture and interest. Yeah, it's like tissue paper almost. This one is 1908. Oh, and I wonder what this guy signed with that it's so brown. Could that have been... I wonder if they used walnut ink back in the day. I just came across a recipe for making your own walnut ink. That is so cool. And that guy, I don't know, probably a he in 1908. Look at that flourishy signature. 1902. Again, a lot of this is bank related, so she must have scored a whole selection of bank documents, and this is awesome. I don't have any bank related stuff at all. Copy of notice. Okay, this one is 1908. Again, the guy had bills and some silver and... Oh, goodness, and this is the back page of that. I am gobsmacked at number one, your generosity, and number two, your I don't know, just the way you sort of curated a selection of things that just are so, it's not often I'm lost for words, that are just so spectacular and so different from things that I have. So, I mean, clearly, I'm just very appreciative of all the goodies that you shared with me. I don't know what the postage cost you, but it's, yeah, I owe you one, kid, for sure. Yeah, look at this pile. So I'm going to, okay, please, those of you who are sort of, regular viewers, regular commenters, kind of hold me accountable to use some of these things, because it will be tragic if I just hoard them. I mean, that wouldn't be good at all. Anyway, Angela, thank you so much. And again, I will list. Now, I think probably what I'll do is use the hashtag friendship. I think it's friendship any day. And that may be that might be a Dale from Not So Shabby Chic creation or idea. So I will, anyway, just watch for this unboxing. I think this is unusual, spectacular, and I am so blessed. I will, like I said, I'll link Angela's channel. I will, and you guys should be subscribing if you haven't already done so. Now she's closing in on 6,000 subscribers, so quite a few if you drank the Kool-Aid. But you should, if you haven't done so already, because she does a lot of, as you can see by these prototypical things, does some interesting stuff that, maybe we haven't seen elsewhere. So, and as well, I'll do a link to the Maker's Market. Again, thank you very much. Yeah, what can I say? Thanks, guys. Bye.